All right, welcome, Dr. Lawrence. Thank you so much for being on our Spotlight series, the Best in Utah Public Health Edition. I'm so excited to have you on here and just welcome.
Yes, thank you. I'm so excited to be here as well.
Yeah, so we have a change up of things here. You're with Family First Chiropractic. Now you are the owner of Flow Chiropractic. And
Yep,
I'm going to just read the bio here to give the audience a little bit of history about yourself, and then we'll dive into all the fun questions I have.
sounds good.
Awesome. Chiropractic has been a big part of his life for years, but his passion became deeply personal when his third child was born. Even though he had an incredible birth, um, he struggled to breathe with due to fluid in his lungs. As a chiropractor, Dr. Lawrence knew his body was designed to function optimally, but something that was interfering with that natural process. He checked the nervous system and found that there was an area that wasn't functioning properly and gave him a gentle adjustment. Within seconds, his breathing improved, and he knew that he had found his calling to help families experience the incredible potential of the human body. After earning his Doctor of Chiropractic degree from Parker University, Dr. Lawrence continued his training with a ICPA, specializing in perinatal and pediatric care. He's a certified Webster's technique and has completed the CACCP certification, which allows him to provide expert care for expecting moms and little ones. Whether you're preparing for birth, navigating postpartum recovery, or looking for support for your child's growth and development, he is here to help your family thrive. Beyond his work life in the office, he also has had the privilege of teaching chiropractors across the country in the MC squared, mastering chiropractic with certainty technique, and that focuses on optimizing brain function through a precise nervous system based adjustments. It's a technique that shifts the focus from just the spine to the brain and its ability to communicate effectively with the rest of the body. Teaching this work to other chiropractors has allowed Dr. Lawrence to help even more people experience life-changing benefits with chiropractic care. His passion for health extends beyond chiropractic. He's deeply involved with the world of pregnancy, birth, and parenting. His wife, Holly, who I also have the privilege of knowing, is an experienced doula and childbirth educator, and together they own Birth Boot Camp, a company dedicated to helping families have informed, empowered birth experiences. Their lives revolve around pregnancy, birth, babies, and raising healthy families, both in their professional and home lives as the parents of four. Outside the office, he's a husband and a dad to four amazing kids, and someone who fully embraces his love for adventure and a little bit of nerdiness. Yes, I can attest to that. You can also find him on the lake with his family and hiking and camping in Utah's beautiful mountains or running a Dungeons and Dragons campaign with friends. And yes, he's that type of chiropractor. So thank you so much, Dr. Lawrence, for being on our Spotlight series. Great intro bio there. All of those things. I'm like, yep. I
Yep.
know true about you. Tell us a little bit, obviously, what made you like we heard a little bit about your story, but what made you want to become a chiropractor? Like what was the genesis of all that?
So back in high school, I was actually looking to go in a completely different direction. I wanted to be the nerdy guy hooking up computers and doing networking and all of that IT world. And my chiropractor that I grew up going to invited me into his office as his X-ray tech. And so I started working in the office, just taking X-rays and doing the more technical stuff. That's in the office, and I just saw miracle after miracle after miracle in the office. And diseases that aren't supposed to be curable were going into remission, and patients were healing on a daily basis. And I realized while computers was cool, saving lives and helping people really live their optimal life is so much more of a calling that I couldn't ignore that.
Totally. And I can attest to that myself too. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to be doing this work. And like I love how passionate your passion is just as passionate as my passion on that. So
Yeah.
hey, what do you feel like makes you different in the way that you treat patients, families, like all the things like that? Like what sets you apart from all the other chiropractors that are out there?
Yeah. Well, and obviously there are a lot of great chiropractors out there. I really focus in on nervous system and that brain controlling the body the way it's supposed to.
Hmm.
Um, the tissues, the cells, the organs cannot do their job the way they're designed to if they're not being coordinated and controlled properly. And so it's a lot of times we've talked with you, Dr. Betty, about the upstream control.
Hmm.
And that's really where I focus most of my care and attention, and getting that connected to the body so the body can then just take off and run that program like it's supposed to.
Hmm. Hmm. Love
Uh, yeah.
Hey, who would be an ideal fit for you? Obviously, pregnancy, postpartum, like
Yeah.
family, born, like give us an encompassing view of that, of like who's your ideal family that's coming to you.
So typically they're younger families. They're the family's still having kids.
Hmm.
And so that could be first time kid or fifth kid or anywhere in between with that. But it's helping moms through pregnancy, helping the little ones really set that foundation for health for the rest of their lives. And of course, we can't forget the dads. They're just as important when it comes to the health of the family. So I'm really passionate about seeing the entire family, not just one or two people. And because I found that families that heal together actually synergize and they heal faster, they heal more completely. It's almost like they can piggyback off of each other, and the healing is just so much more profound and complete.
I love that. What a well said thing there. I love the like and it does. It's so synergistic.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
experienced it myself too. So awesome. Tell us a little bit about what does it look like? How does one work with you? Do they call and just set up an evaluation? What does that whole process look like? Is there paperwork? Is there testing? Like walk us through
sure.
like how does someone get into your office and get on a care plan?
Yeah. So typically it starts with a phone call. We also have a lead generator through the website, so you can contact us either way. But we'll reach out to you just to get some more information and to schedule that first appointment. Typically, the first appointment takes about an hour, sometimes a little bit less, but I always say plan an hour
Hmm.
because there is definitely some paperwork. I want to know full health history, even going back to childhood, as complete as we can. And then we give a tour of the office just so you're more comfortable in the space. We head into an exam room where I do a consultation. We go over that health history, find out what really brought you in, what your goals are, and what we can do. And then we do a head-to-toe exam, and we finish up with some scans of the nervous system, is particularly the spine. Depending on what we find, sometimes we add X-rays in. That's another visit. Um, but we do a complete and thorough testing so we can really find out what's causing whatever symptoms or issues you might be experiencing. And then I take a step back and I get to go play doctor behind the scenes. So I send you home after that first visit of data gathering. I do my homework. I put all the pieces of the puzzle together and I come up with a care plan. What we found is how we adjust really matters, and that makes sense. But how often we adjust and for how long is equally, if not even more important. When you're trying to change brain function, you need the habits and the patterns to change. And that's what takes the repetition and the time. And so when you come back in for that day two, that's when we sit down. We go over everything. I answer any questions that may come up and present that care plan so that we know exactly what it's going to take to get you functioning at your very best. And then we typically start adjusting on that second visit as well. So that's the process in a nutshell.
Great. Love that. Okay. Tell us a little nugget here of like something that most people don't know that you think that they should know, either about chiropractic, your practice, like some little nugget.
The biggest thing I think is everyone has a box that they put chiropractors in,
Hmm.
and some boxes are more educated than others. But for the most part, it's you're popping, you're cracking, you're moving bones, getting them back into alignment. That's the goal of chiropractic care. At least that's the myth that a lot of people have. What I wish more people understood is really each adjustment is more designed to stimulate brain centers. It actually goes up to the frontal cortex and other parts of the brain and makes changes there. Research is actually showing we make very little change in the spine when we adjust. It's almost the lasting change happens in the brain, happens in those control centers. And that's why we can help, asthma, we can help IBS, we can help pregnancy, we can help or fertility issues. We can help all these organic issues, not just musculoskeletal issues,
Hmm.
because we're actually changing that foundational control center.
Love that. Great nugget there. Okay. Is there anything special that you want to promote to the audience watching here? Do you have anything exciting coming up besides now being the new owner of Flow Chiropractic? It
I'm going to be honest, that being the new owner is enough of a change for
is,
right
right?
now.
Yes.
Um, yeah, we're obviously we're keeping the doors open. We're keeping the machine running, so we are accepting new patients, taking care of the existing patients, and loving every minute of it. But we're not running any promotions right now because I'm still trying to to get above water, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, just promote flow, go to flow.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah, and that's totally fine. That's what I would say. I'd be like, everyone needs to go to pelvic PT. So, okay, my favorite question to ask everyone is,
Yeah.
what do you want to be known for?
I want to be known for families connecting together and healing together.
Love that. Well said.
Yeah,
Awesome. Okay, where can we find you? Website, social media, all the things.
absolutely. So Flow Chiropractic, the website is getflowchiro.com. And I believe that same tag goes for all the social medias as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, so get flow.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Lawrence, for being on our Spotlight series. Thanks for taking some time out of your day. Thanks for all that you're doing for the community here in Utah. And
Absolutely.
so great to see you again.
Absolutely. Love working with you, Dr. Betty.
All right, take care.
You too.